Alright, let's see if we can't shotgun the end of this game. I wish the skill tree, the sword tree, whatever it is, I wish it was a little bit more clear cut on how what the criteria are to unlock things, because there's a sword I see in the tree. Like I got 2 more swords. I was gonna get a 3rd one. I have the stats for it, but for whatever reason, it doesn't. It just says you can't forge this sword. I wish it was like, you can't forge this sword because you haven't gotten this one, or something, like anything. Oh, is there an item here I missed? Hold on. How tall? Oh, this is a... Okay, yeah, you go up further, okay. Oh yeah, so one of the new swords I got has an ability called Death 1. So I'm wondering if that is just flat out a chance for an instant kill. Man, the AoE slash is so strong. I don't regret this accessory choice at all. Oh, alright, there's item number 1 out of these towers. Also, I found out why peaches are so expensive. They heal 2,000 health, as they have been known to do. Alright, if I go up and around, that should be the end of these towers. Unless they just keep going higher and higher. It's difficult to say if they could get much higher. Alright, this is another one I'm curious about. Hell's Gate 2. Butterflies are not a good way to test out Hell's Gate 2, I think. Next time, though. Alright, yeah, no, this is the top. Okay. I think the other half of the sword tree is for the other character. Yes, it is. I did confirm that. But the thing is, I'll show it. It is on my side of the tree very distinctly. Yeah, so it takes 100 strength, 106 vitality. I leveled up since then, but at the time I literally had 100 strength and 106 vitality. But I can't make it. I guess you must need this. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it was just like a bit more visually clear. Yeah, no, it must be the bronze sword. But like, I don't know. It's the least clear cut skill tree I've ever seen. That's probably not true. There is some pretty bad UI, especially if you have ever looked at like a 2000s era Western RPG. Those can get. Oh, come on. I just want to see what Hell's Gate's like. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, okay, that's good. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I died on the end screen. Ah. I guess I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner, given that they have these bombs. Whoa! You could pretty easily take... Yeah, oh, you can just take them all out with one AoE screen clear. Yeah, no, I'm not patient enough to avoid the poison, I don't think. Luckily, you level up a lot, and that takes care of everything. No, wrong way. I'm, like, honestly kind of confused why it's that easy to misfire on those arts. Like, it's almost like maybe the game is just genuinely too precise for me. I want to say Old Etrian Odyssey is pretty bad too. Skills on a list, some are just unlocked by buying, leveling up several others. At least you can actually read the requirements there. Yeah, so there's badly organized skill trees and there's badly conveyed skill trees. It's like two separate, sometimes coinciding things. They do be throwing all these Inferno amulets at me, just in case I'm worried about all this fire breath. Oh, is this another tower? It is. Did I even get the other item? Oh, I missed it. Oh, well. That's the thing that's a shame. It's like, there's no way that going back there is going to be worth it. There's almost never a good item. Like, not to say, like, I don't know, it's like they're fine items. It's like usually healing stuff, but like that's just not, that's not so special that I want to go back and get it. Oh, man. The iframes they get while getting up from attacks is, like, insane. Like, it is such a long animation for them to be basically invincible during. Are we going back up to heaven? I just saw the clouds are golden. Wonder if poison damage resets your combo. This feels like the kind of game that would be mean enough to do that to you. How am I doing? Ooh, practically there. Gotta say, climbing a regular castle after we went through literal actual hell and heaven feels oddly reserved. Yeah, but we are on the way to heaven again. That was the thing. This is like another route. So this is called Hell's Gate, and it's interesting because Sephiroth has a move called Hell's Gate, but it functions differently, and yet he has a move just like this. It's how he opens his fights in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you fight him. Like if this move were in a Kingdom Hearts or a Final Fantasy game, it'd be called Zentetskin. Okay, yeah, no, they do fall faster as you juggle them, so you can't do it very easily if it's even possible. Oh, this is how you can tell we're in heaven. There's no shrine. Alright, this may or may not be the final boss. Stop right there, Jinkuro Izuna. Yukinojo, is that you? I never thought I'd run into you I thought I'd never run into you here, of all places. I take it you came here because you're finally ready to die? I humiliated myself and brought disgrace upon the Shinkage style. I've always been ready to die, but I did not come here to fight you again. I forced Rankai to tell the truth about Momohime. I've come here to save her. When you asked me about the whereabouts of your sword before the Battle of Sunpu, I lied, not knowing where it was. In truth, I had it all along. What the? No wonder I couldn't find it anywhere. Alright, this does seem fairly final. Hey, you're here. You showed up again. You went berserk here only because I am the head of the temple, didn't you? Running amok, covering the walls with blood. This is an outrage. You've obviously gone completely insane. For defiling our blessed sanctuary, I will end your life right now. You miserable excuse for a monk. I'm sick of looking at you. It's time I kill you and be done with it. It has been a long time coming. I won't let you sneak back into your body like that, like last time. I have no intention of letting my guard down again. I'm going to kill Jinkuro and reclaim my sword. You can mourn him or whatever once I give your body back to you. It looks like my luck's back in. Give me that sword right now. You want Momohime to regain her body, don't you? I will give you the body of a condemned criminal. You can have your pick of bodies to choose from. In return, you will restore Momohime's spirit to her body. Now come with me. You will have to perform your soul transfer technique in front of both of us. Throughout history, many powerful people died in the pursuit of eternal life. Now that you know that it's possible, it's obvious you want to do it yourself. I have no intention of agreeing to that, or any deal. All I want to do is run that sword through that scion of the Yagyu family. In other words, you. Alright. Here we go. What? Hold it right there. We have taken possession of your dark resurrection sword. A mere mortal such as you is not worthy of the treasures of hell. Seitaka Doji. Kanguru Doji. That's right, Jinkuro. What a truly foolish act, entering heaven with such evil intent. Your foolhardy actions have cast a pall over the land. His right hand wields a sword to slay demons, his left hand holds a lariat to restrain evil, and his holy flame burns away the sins of the corrupted. The almighty Fudo Myo has come to punish this evildoer. There's no point in trying to hide my crimes from the guardians of the Buddha. I might as well see if the Muramasa forged blade can really cut through anything. Okay, not the fight I was expecting. Remove the protective barriers to defeat them. Oh, cool! These are literally the barriers you've been destroying this entire game. That's rad. Like, it's making the same sound that it makes when you destroy the barriers. I'm assuming it's working at least. It's really hard to say. The combo meter is rising. Defeat the 2 doji to remove the protective barriers. Oh. Okay, weird. Necron moment? I don't know what that... I don't know what you're referring to. And I'm assuming you mean Necron from Final Fantasy IX. Or is there... wait, is it Necron from Soul Calibur? Hold on. Alright, that's 1 down. Alright. Looks like a weird fight. Shoutouts to Muramasa for creating a blade that can cut through gods, by the way. Kinda rad. Yeah, I can't tell if this actually is working, because it does raise my combo. Oh, that's another 1 down. Okay. Alright. I'm destroying this statue. Is it the statue of the Buddha? I can't tell. Ah, it's way too easy to jump into these falling projectiles. That's annoying. Also just genuinely like no good solid ground to deal with it here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. No! Let me get back up there, please. So you just keep falling back down. There's no good place to stand. Interesting to make what I assume is the final boss have no health bar. Oh god, are the flames closing in? Ah. God. Oh, okay, this is a jank fight, I think. Okay, that's 1 down. I feel like these characters would feel like less non sequiturs if I actually knew anything about Japanese mythology. Oh god, I'm so low on health. Oh god. It's really not easy to keep track of. I wish there was a better indicator. Oh no, the platforms. And now he's back. Oh god. Oh, but this is gone. Nope, never mind. I wish that some of the falling projectiles weren't the same exact thing as what like wasn't the platforms you are standing on, that would be great. Wait, the barrier protecting the left arm has been removed. No, it hasn't. It's not true. There we go. Now it's destroyed. Oh wait, no, they mean the other left. Okay. This is actually kind of reminded me of the god thing from, not the god thing, what was it? The first boss of God of War 2, where you're fighting a big statue and you go inside it and it's made of wood. How's my health, actually? Not terrible. 1,000 is a... Well, me and my big mouth. Oh man, that was a lot. Oh man, that's gonna... I get my... Okay, thank goodness I get my items back. Oh god, that would have been a nightmare otherwise. Hell's Gate isn't really good for this fight, but you can't really go to a worse weapon just for that, can you? Cursed Moon probably can help. If I can get the spacing right. I just realized, I guess these are functionally identical to the health points. Like, it's just instead of being split into health bars, it's split into individual, like, things to break. Oh, right foot. So I wonder if it's just either way can destroy a barrier. If you take them out, then it works, but you can also destroy it yourself, maybe? It's really not super clear, but I think it... I don't know. It's working one way or the other, so I don't have to think about it too hard. Right knee, where's that? All right. I wonder if this, like, if you were good enough at least, this could probably be a good way to grind some combos if those barriers just keep on raising it. Because there's not a whole lot of obstacles besides these falling things, but you can deflect. Alright, torso. Come on. Oh, the jumping is really not the best in this game, but that's kind of to be expected from a platformer game that has action elements. When in-game design, you basically have the choice of either making a jump that works for combat or works for platforming. And if you can do both, then you are one of the best kinds of designers, one of the most talented out there. I do wish the enemies had health bars. That would definitely be helpful. Left arm, huh? Where's that about? Ah. Well, nope. Oh, thank goodness for floating. That would have been really awkward otherwise. Did I get the other arm? Hold on. Yes, okay, it's this one. Alright, it's just the head left, isn't it? Where's my other target? There you are. They push you back so far when you deflect off them. Yes! Yes! Come on! The hitboxes on the body parts are actually weirdly jank. No, come on! What? Yeah! $290 EXP, that's it? Descent into Misery. Is this not the finale? It may not be. Haha. Pathetic little mortal, thinking you've won after destroying a mere statue. It is time for me to take my true form as slayer of demons and enforcer of the god's will. Behold the god of wisdom. All who oppose me shall perish. Typical god of wisdom talk. Jinkuro destroyed the statue of Fudomyo, which caused the real Fudomyo to appear. I can't recall what happened after that, though. I have the strangest feeling right now, as if I was truly reborn. Since I'm back in my body, Jinkuro's soul must have been forced out. Jinkuro, I wonder where he is now. What could have happened to him? Oh, I haven't seen the fox in a bit. Kongiko, is that you? I thought that, as a kitsune, you were barred from entering a Buddhist temple. Why are you crying? I wanted to tell Jinkuro one last time. I came to say my final farewells. How terrifying, seeing the exalted Fudomyo. I cannot express my joy at such a thing, though my fear remains. Without a word, he exposed my lies and showed me that my faith was but a sham, used to justify my obsession with Jinkuro. I have strayed far from the path of enlightenment. My behavior has been truly wretched. I am ashamed of myself. Well, I'm glad they feel bad. Fudomyo used his power to completely remove my influence over your body. In fact, you're probably better off now than you were when I attacked you. You managed yourself well through all of this, Momohime. You not only stopped my plan, but got saved in the end. Kind of irritating, really. Although I have to say that I feel liberated without all the crap weighing me down. And I don't have to babysit you anymore, which is a relief. I think this would be good time to relax in one of hell's fiery cauldrons and ponder my next move. I recommend you forget about everything that happened and go back to your boring, uneventful existence. Jinkuro, I wish you well. Oh, this is some... They got some Usura's Wrath in this game. It is time for me to take my true form as slayer of demons and enforcer of the god's will. Behold the god of wisdom, all who oppose me shall perish. Heh. You're full of shit, Muramasa. I don't stand a chance in this fight, and this sword sure as hell doesn't deserve its reputation. I know when to quit. I'm not one for fighting for hopeless causes. However, I have to admit, I find my current predicament perversely amusing. Though my body was used to commit who knows how many crimes, I am the one to blame. If you need to punish someone, then punish me. But since I share this body with another, she'll be punished with me. If that happens, I'll prove that the mercy of Buddha is bullshit. I will gloat as I die. Jinkuro, you're willing to sacrifice yourself for the girl, wanting to save someone so desperately. You're not quite the villain you claim to be. I'll take your words as truth and restore the girl. Let that knowledge ease your mind as you are cast into hell. Alright, so am I going to kill God or not? Have you heard the rumors about the wedding? Of course. It's been the talk of the town. They were initially engaged before the dissolution of her house. I heard his family and their retainers oppose the marriage now, but he put his foot down. So her lack of rank hasn't affected Lord Yukinojo's commitment to her? Don't you think that's sweet? Master Yukinojo is so handsome that many of the maids are jealous of her, but she is so pretty and refined that I can't help but wish them well. Speak of the devil, it's Lady Momohime. Oh my, she seems rather tense today. Lady Momohime, you shouldn't make such rash decisions. Spiritual enlightenment is very difficult to achieve. I can't even imagine a refined beauty such as yourself adapting to such a strict, demanding lifestyle. There is nothing tying me to this transient world. I have given the matter great thought, and I have decided I cannot ignore the Buddha's call. Lady Momohime, that is a horrible idea. Why would you ever want to become a nun? Please do not try to dissuade me. No matter what happens, I have made up my mind. Why have you decided to do such a thing with our wedding just around the corner? Could it be you doubt my sincerity? Do you think I proposed to you out of guilt? Or did I displease you somehow? Please tell me if that is the case. I will do my best to change. It has nothing to do with you, Yukinojo. Not only have you taken me in, but you asked for my hand in marriage. You've done so much for me, I cannot thank you enough, but I cannot be happy as long as things remain as they are. In penance for my transgressions, I plan on traveling through the country in hopes that I can once again find the path that leads to the Buddha. There is a chance that I might not survive my pilgrimage, so I wanted to come here and pay my respects to you one last time. It is said that if truly penitent, even the most corrupt soul may find absolution. I believe that you will be able to attain enlightenment. In fact, it must have been the divine providence of the Buddha that brought us together here. Rankai, I ask you to witness my vows. Momohime, are you serious about becoming a nun and following the path of enlightenment? Because of Jinkuro's ambition, my soul was forced from my body, but thanks to Furomio's benevolence, I have been reborn in a way. But now I think more about what happened, I cannot ignore the fact that he willingly went to hell in order to save me. If true, I can't help but feel sorry for him. Knowing what he did, I cannot just sit by and do nothing. Thus, my dedication to the will of the Buddha. and by devoting myself to prayer and meditation, perhaps I can lessen the burden of the sins he has committed. I know that you disapprove and want to change my mind, but please respect my decision. It indeed must be the will of the Buddha that brought you to me, a monk who was involved with Jinkuro. And though in hell, I have no doubt Jinkuro would still be able to come up with a sarcastic quip in response to what I'm about to say, but if I can help you in saving him from torment, it'd be a good first step in my journey. Momohime, I humbly ask that you allow me to join you in your prayers. With the sound of Momohime's prayers overcome the cacophony of hell and reach Jinkuro's ears, and will her prayers have an effect on such a vile and corrupted soul? Might he not instead do the unthinkable? Might he manage to outwit the demons of hell and reappear in this world as a ghost? There is an old saying that suggests that spirits and demons are best not talked about. For people's peace of mind, truer words have never been spoken. On that rather cryptic note, let us conclude this telling of the Pandemonium of the Oboro Sword. Alright, that's Muramasa Rebirth, the Pandemonium of the Oboro Sword, complete. Yeah, that was really cool. Vanillaware does it again, as usual. I hope they port this to something other than the Vita. Like, they really need to get this on an HD console, because that art is so gorgeous. And it'd be cool if they, like, did some more heavy reworking, too, like they did with, what's it called? Odin Sphere Leaf Tracer. That's the one. Oh, they got question marks in the voice credits. That's cool. I wonder if those fill in if you do the other campaign. But yeah, honestly, it's such a straightforward game. I don't really think I have much else to say. Can you say something about the ending? Sure, go ahead. Is it that the endings have some sort of Sonic Adventure 2 type last ending? I do like a lot of the artwork and the cover itself, I believe, both show Momohime and the other character clashing swords. So I did kind of expect them to fight at some point, but that may just be for artwork's sake. Yeah, no, so like I was saying, very straightforward game. So I don't really think I have much to say. I'm kind of surprised how bare bones these credits are, but considering how gorgeous the game is. Both characters have 3 endings. The second one is got by equipping both swords at the end of each campaign before the final boss. And the third one by equipping the Oboro Muramasa, which you unlock by fully completing the skill tree. There's not a real ending path per se, they're just alternate endings. Interesting, I'll look those up then, because that's a lot of work. So that's cool though that there is, honestly, I'd imagine then that either the double skill tree path or the final like skill tree mastery path is like the true ending then, not this default one that I'm getting by beating the game normally. But I guess I'll have to see what actually happens to them to be sure about that. That's neat, though. I'm glad there's that kind of thing to it. It's a good incentive to actually fill out the sword tree. Yeah, I guess really the only note to end this on is, man, they have got to port this. It doesn't deserve to be locked away like this. It's so unfair. This is the only game left to port. Then it's got to come sooner or later, right? Like, it's going to show up, surely. So actually, with regards to those endings, do you get like an extra boss fight or something by equipping those swords, or is it just purely a different ending? Oh, fading out. Man, considering I don't think I've ever heard of a Vanillaware game doing that well, this is a very long credit sequence. So they employ a lot of people, I guess. I guess part of it is they definitely are very keen on reusing every bit of the animal. Like, the animations tend to just be squashing and stretching the assets they create, and there's tons and tons of asset reuse. Second path has the other protagonist as the final boss. Third path has the regular final boss, but a different ending. Okay. Interesting. There are multiple endings to the story. There you go. Based on the blade used in the final act, you can choose a different ending. Obtain this sword by completing Kisuke's story, Ninja Scroll of the Demon Blade. You can warp to any point in the country. In Buddha's Infinite Mercy. Alright, cool. Yeah, no, okay, that's it. That's the game beat then. Alrighty. I guess I'm going to have to find a different game to play on Thursday. I'll think of something. Near Automata to your ending screen. Yeah, pretty much. They even just tell you, get this blade. Please.